We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from Z's hot sauce. Or Z's, I don't know what this company is called. Is it called Z's Original? I think it's called Z's Hot Sauce. I don't know if they've used original in some of the other ones, like the Shield Main, of course, sauce of the year. So this, calling it mustard hot sauce, and it's going to smack you upside the head like Mama used to. So it's going to engage in hypothetical assault. Great, awesome. Mama, I will say, has never smacked me upside the head. So for whatever that's worth. Anyway, so we have Fresno, habanero, serrano, garlic, white wine vinegar, mustard powder, turmeric, Himalayan salt, and water. So it wants us to shake it well, which we will do. I didn't notice that there was in the review for this, which is in the description below, I did not notice that there was habaneros in this initially. But I did think it was a little bit spicier than I would have expected for Fresno's. But you can see it is somewhat thick here. There are some chunks in there as well. It looks like what it essentially is, which is more or less just a very straightforward yellow mustard. So I did spend some time talking about this in the actual review about how some of the naming conventions could perhaps be otherwise than what they are, or should be otherwise. Feel free to read that if you're interested. But you can see it's this is more of a golden yellow than some of the bright yellow mustards that we've seen. But calling this a hot sauce, for me, it is not a hot sauce. It is just a straightforward yellow mustard, a hot yellow mustard, spicy yellow mustard, but a yellow mustard, none the same. So, with that out of the way, let's get to it. It's very grainy. A lot of bits of what I'm presuming are peppers and garlic in there. Sometimes I'm not a big fan of grainy mustard. I like it to be a little bit smoother as a straightforward mustard, unless I'm having a stone ground, in which case, obviously, that's something you expect. This is kind of a weird middle ground. Stone grounds are almost never yellow, but the texture is a little bit more like that. But very interesting. It's a very nice. I can't say it's a hot sauce. It is a very nice hot yellow mustard, though. This is very enjoyable, and I wonder if that's a marketing thing. Is that what they're saying, that we want it to be mustard and a hot sauce so we can get greater coverage as far as marketing goes? I'm assuming that's what the case is here. I don't know, but this is definitely not. If I was getting this, I would get it as a mustard, and it is a very solid, like I said, spicy yellow mustard. In that respect, I enjoy it quite a lot. So what I've decided to go with here, yellow mustards, I feel like are one of those foods where you have to be in the mood for it. And so, yes, I'm definitely going to be making things like potato salad or egg salad, that sort of thing. I have had it on brats and dogs. It was fantastic. This would be excellent on burgers as well. Anywhere that you would normally use yellow mustard, this is going to be definitely the ticket. So for me, I don't like it on things like chicken strips and stuff like that. That's not where I prefer a yellow mustard. I prefer something more of a, like a honey mustard, that sort of thing. But what I've got here is I'm just going to go with, just going to make a ham and Swiss on English muffin. So let's get a good amount of sauce on the bottom part here. So there we go. And that. Okay. So we'll just slop this right on. Hot ham and Swiss is just really a lot of excellent flavor combinations. It's one of those nice things where if you happen to have some sliced ham, sandwich meat on hand, you can just throw this together. It's a relatively healthy type of thing. And some really juicy ham here. See it's dripping everywhere, but let's have a go. Excellent. The good thing about this type of sandwich is ham and Swiss lends itself to almost everything. Any type of mustard. You want more of a Dijon? You can do that. I had some of this. I had a modified version of this with the Inner Beauty where with your little of just mayo on there for accent. Also outstanding. And this is just it's the Cache Valley Swiss. Cache Valley is kind of a regional cheese company. You just need a good quality Swiss. I don't remember what muffins these are. What are these? These are Brown's muffins. And it's a Hillshire Farms, I think. Nice thin slice brown sugar ham. If you want to make one of these. Just excellent, just outstanding. But again, this is like I said, just a very good hot spicy mustard. I think hot sauce is a reach too far. I have had certain hot sauces. The Bad Brains Firewater Burn comes to example, which I wish they'd bring back. Where you had a nice mustard based hot sauce, but it was clearly a hot sauce and not a mustard. And for me, I think if you're using mustards, it's a really fine line to walk. And if you go over it, it is definitely mustard. Mustard, turmeric are very... Turmeric you could say is maybe more for color, but the mustard is a very forceful flavor. Trying to use its balancing act. Just excellent. This is a beautiful lunch. I enjoy this a lot. I am looking forward to using this. Make some deviled eggs maybe. There's a lot of stuff you can make with this. that, you know, anywhere, like I said before, that you're using yellow mustard. And the addition of garlic is to me a little bit curious because there's so many other strongly competing flavors in that. I would go so far as to suggest that if they did not include garlic in here, you probably would not notice much of a difference. But neither here nor there. So again, if you take this as just an excellent example of a spicy yellow mustard, you're on the right track. If you think of it in terms of hot sauce, despite what it says on the label, that to me is misleading to the point of being completely wrong. This is not. I could never quantify this as a hot sauce. Just could not do it. So, but there it is, the Z's original mustard hot sauce. That's not a hot sauce, really, but it's just more spicy yellow mustard. Now go forth in peace to serve the flag.